Surviving Sister Wives contains adult content that may not be suitable for Latter-day Saints or sinners. Listener discretion is advised.
Hello and welcome to Surviving Sister Wives.
I'm Corey.
And I'm Carly. And this is Big Love, Season 1, Episode 4, Twilight Eclipse.
Oh, just Eclipse.
It's just Eclipse.
Just Eclipse for this one, because the next week will be New Moon, and then Breaking Dawn Part 1, and then Breaking Dawn Part 2.
Which we have our Breaking Dawn Part 2 watch party happening on June 18th
that
over on Discord.
Yeah.
So.
It just scheduling aligned in that way.
We had wolves in this episode.
There were some Twilight-like scenes in this. Little did we know. The first the book was out at this time, but not the movies.
Yeah.
The movies were later.
I forget how old that book is.
The book's pretty old, like 2003, 2004.
Yeah, something like that. Not a long time before the movies, just feels like that.
No, yeah.
That
was a long span of time for us. 2003, 2004 to 2008.
Yeah, it was.
A big spread there.
Well, let's get into this episode because it's a good one. There's a lot to break down.
A lot to go through. All right. Basically, we're kicking things off. Feel bad for Bill.
Common thread.
Life's hard.
I feel like that's the way every episode is starting.
Yeah, it's just the woes of the polygamous man.
Because he's trying to go to each of the houses now, and now he's got these stupid security systems, and all of them have different codes.
He's beeping in codes all over the place. I don't know if, not to break the fourth wall here, but Bill Paxton, because that's his name, Bill. If Bill is just like, as the actor, is he punching stuff in? Like, do they actually have codes, or is he just pushing buttons?
I guess you'll have to see if he consistently puts the same code in. Because you were catching the numbers.
I caught the first one. No, I think I caught each one of them.
Eagle eye.
You just see what happens. But like, one of them had 5 digits, and I was like, oh boy, well now you're losing me. Yeah, if you're gonna have all these different systems, I guess for security purposes, you should have a different code for each house.
Yeah, it's not wrong, but what a plight for the polygamous man to have to remember all of these passwords.
And also, he's getting his nights confused.
Yeah,
he's going to the wrong house.
Trading nights with each other. He just can't keep track of it all.
To be fair, he went to Margie's bed first, and she was like, "What are you doing? It's Nicki's night." And he was like, "Oh,
seems to be doing that."
Yeah, well, Margie's bed, not always with Margie though, is the issue. Well, so that's a problem. But he gets over to Nicki, and then she's like, "Oh, didn't you see my post-it note? Didn't you get my text messages? And I left you a voicemail on your Bluetooth headset, but I guess you didn't get that either. No, I traded with Barb tonight, so you're over there."
My girlie's got cramps.
Oh,
yeah.
Right.
She was like, "This night's useless to me then. Go somewhere else."
Oh.
He looked so disturbed when she was like, "Could you grab me the Midol and a heating pad?" No. That upset me.
It's literally the least he could do. I think that was what we had established at that point.
So he has to then go over to Barb's, and she's busy co-sleeping.
Yeah.
So Teeny's in the bed.
Teeny
taking
is in the bed.
His spot, which we've heard a lot on Sister Wives of how they would do this, right? Like he'd go over to Mary's, but then Leon's in the bed with Mary because that's what they do when he's not over there. And so that
did Barb
is the
forget
same situation.
Did Barb forget that she traded for this night too, or like was that was just part of the plight here, I suppose. So
I feel like it's possible Nicki never even asked.
Yeah, most likely. She was just like, I don't want to share the bed with anybody.
Just tell the boss lady I cleared it.
Get out of here. So then he goes and sleeps on the couch and
has a fitful night of sleep.
Just terrible.
Tossing, turning, bad dreams.
He's watching old detective movies on AMC, probably. That's what's keeping him up now, and dozing off, and it's kind of like
that, and the fact that he has a polygamist compound leader after him in his business.
Mostly that.
I think that's probably causing him to lose some sleep.
Yeah, the threats of harm to your family, the impending...
The Juniper Creek crew.
The impending doom of your business and things like that. Those tend to weigh a little bit heavier on your mind, I would assume.
Plus the burdens of plural marriage.
Right, yeah. It's all part of the struggle here that he has to shoulder this, yes.
What was with the weird scene with Ben? There's so much about Ben as a character that makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So last week we saw him like getting a little too close with Margine.
Right.
And that happened in the episode before as well, where she was in the kitchen.
There have been several where they are a little too hands-on. Yeah.
And now in this one, he's waking up and it appears he's
soiled
his bed sheets a bit.
Spoiled himself.
He's had a wet dream.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you could say that, but okay.
Oh.
I don't know. I don't know the rules.
Is that not the medical term?
I don't. I feel like there should be a nocturnal emission. That's the medical term. I feel like there should be a more serious way to describe this.
Yeah. So he's got all his bed sheets collected up, and Nicki is roaming the house the next day, and she's ready to do laundry, and she's trying to take the sheets away from him, and he's like, "No,
not these ones.
No,
probably not these.
I don't want you to touch these. I don't want you to look at them. I don't want you to know what I've been up to." And she's like, "I have 18 brothers.
You think I don't know?
I've done many teenage boys' bed sheets. I've cleaned.
Just leave them
I'll bleach them. I bleach the shit out of them.
Leave them on the washer, and I'll wash them on hot and bleach them. Okay, like I know the drill. That's what we're doing. That's how we're gonna get through this. Okay.
I want to know what the dreams are. Well, I feel like they're trying to lead us down a path with him.
Lead us down a path. Oh,
there's something going on with him. They keep giving us these little scenes.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're trying to lead us to
there's
a larger storyline.
He's struggling with it. Yeah, this is a teen Mormon seventh heaven storyline that we have going on of will he stay chaste? Will he succumb to temptation of this Jezebel who he's dating? I guess we'll have to see. Yeah, how this plays out a little bit.
So Bill gets to work the next day, exhausted, up all night.
Tired. Yes,
and Don is there, his business partner, and so he starts telling him about this really bad dream that he's had. He's getting chased in it. He hears this clicking noise, and it sounds like it's a dream he's had multiple times at this point. So they're starting to question, like, well, is it just a dream? Or should we assign more meaning to it?
Yeah.
Like, could it be a revelation? Could it be...
I think I need to get married again. I think that's what it means. I think I need to add another wife.
The clicking was the sound of the fourth wife's nails.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there's
that's how you read into
and a pattern.
Into a dream, huh?
Here. Is that what's going on?
Make meaning out of nothing.
And it always ties back to, I should get married again. I should probably have another wife. Mm-hmm. Probably one more.
Well, he's going to fast and try to see if he can come to a informed decision after that, which, as we know, is how Cody decided that he was going to marry Mary.
Right. So. Yeah. A lot of fasting.
So, you don't always come to the best decisions in a moment of hunger.
Hangry. Yeah. Where he was just willing to do anything to get a morsel of food. Basically, at that point, he's going to do it.
Regrets. Lots of regrets. So he's at... What's this place? Home
Plus.
Home Plus. I cannot remember the name of it.
It's bad branding.
It is. It is.
Bad brand recognition.
So he's at his store and someone walks up and he's wearing like a highway patrol jacket. And so it looks like this is an officer of some sort, which automatically is kind of putting him on the defense.
Yeah, because he was asked specifically like to speak to Bill Hendrickson, store manager. Mm-hmm. And so
he's like, "You found me."
Yeah, that's.
Why are you looking for me, officer?
He's standing in front of like a TV that they're doing a raffle for that you could win for free, and a $5,000 TV, which I'm sure would be like $250 now. They don't even make them like that anymore. It's probably a plasma. Screen
Plasmas
burned
had
in.
such a brief period of existence, didn't they?
Not ours. Ours lasted for quite some time, actually. I moved that thing around. That was a couple moves that we went through with that.
Outdated technology.
Yeah.
So that's what they're selling at Home Plus.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's state of the art for Home Plus. 2006.
True.
Yeah.
Why are they selling TVs at a home improvement store?
You know, it's part of, a living room remodel, I suppose. Yeah.
As we know, Seven Little Johnstons. Do you need living room furniture or do you need a big ass TV?
Dump chair or big ass TV? And I think we know the answer to that.
Yeah. You just grab the $5,000 TV, a couple of screws.
Yeah.
And you make yourself some dump chairs.
Just bolt that up. Yeah. I'll check your dumpster before I leave. There might be some old office chairs out back.
You're getting rid of any old computer chairs?
Who knew? Yeah. I'll put them to good use. Definitely.
You remember when like a rolling chair would be a computer chair?
A rolling chair.
Because it could only have one purpose.
Well, of course. Yeah, obviously, at that point. That's what it is. But no, this is not a police officer. This is not anything. He's here to serve. He's serving Bill. He's not here to serve. Okay, hold on.
Not serving what you think he's serving.
Hold on a minute. Hold on. He's not serving that. Okay, he's not.
He's serving paperwork.
Serving paperwork.
Now,
yes.
I was unclear. This is from Juniper Creek's attorney?
I guess.
This was like an official notice of,
or
we will audit you.
It's the legal representation of Juniper Creek.
Yes.
Whoever, the attorneys that they've hired for this circumstance specifically. Because they're getting into like, contesting stuff of what's the deal with the second store. And now that they're not paying in from the second store, they're just going to basically make Bill's life a living hell by auditing him because they have the right to audit him at any time. So that's what they're going to go ahead and do, is just bury him in paperwork here.
Well, that was stupid of him. I really think, getting in bed with loan sharks, you're never going to get out. I don't know what to tell you, Bill. That's a lesson that you're having to learn in real time.
Well, he's trying to weasel out of it. And it's like, well,
you can't do that. Yeah. They're going to come after you in every way they can.
Because that's what he's showing his attorney, and his attorney's like, they got you.
They got a good lawyer over there.
They got you. They got you dead to rights on this one here.
You better get the receipts out.
Because this is like the original contract. I didn't write the original contract. You guys brought me in for the second one, and like this is going off the original one, and basically, it's legit. You're going to need to go ahead and follow along with whatever they're saying, whatever they're doing here.
They're taking forever to tell us the story of how he originally got this money.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They're taking their sweet time with this. But then also we have that omen sign of the nails clicking. It was the attorney's, or was that like somebody else that worked at Home Plus? Who was in his office?
It was just some random woman sitting in the background.
So she was clicking her nails on the table, and it was like, uh-oh.
She a paralegal? I don't know.
Yeah.
That's the role we're assigning her.
Okay. Yeah.
Extra.
She's here for the paperwork. Yeah. She's here to check up on this.
While that's happening, so Bill's at work, everything's falling apart at home. Nicki is starting to get phone calls from creditors.
Oh.
They're trying to collect.
Yeah.
They're calling her. They're like, girl, your credit card, it's maxed out. You haven't been making your payments.
I think it was the bank that was calling her too, where it was like, hey, things aren't looking so good over here. And you're late.
Not great. She is on the phone with them, and then Barb walks in, and she doesn't want Barb to overhear this phone call because that'll blow up her spot.
Yeah.
So she hangs up real quick, and then Barb asks her to help her out today because she just got a call to come in to substitute teach. So she has to now run out.
She is the Peggy Hill of the family. She is,
she's got to go teach some Spanish.
Best. Hola. Escúchame. So yeah, that's what's going on is now you need to drop everything and help me.
She had a lot going on today too.
Look,
where it's like, this
Nicki
isn't really
booked.
the best day.
Nicki's like,
I didn't mean Nicki, I meant Barb.
Oh no, I meant Nicki. Nicki was like, I'm booked. I have so much QVC to watch. I have a lot to do today.
I was going to hit up the Gap later. They're having a sale, a blowout.
I don't think she's going any place that's on sale. I think
No?
she's going out of her way to pay full price, to know that she paid full price, to be like, yes, and it's worth it, and I'd do it again.
I don't know that life. I come home and the first thing I do is read you how much I saved on the receipt.
Yeah.
It's a moment of pride for me.
The discounts.
Yeah.
That's what we're after.
Yeah, she
here.
has no shame or guilt when it comes to spending money.
No. But Barb would have had, she was like, look.
Teeny's got a show at school today. She is starring in, is it a play of sorts?
I guess
something
it's a play.
like that. She's got a big role.
There's an Eclipse, and they did a whole production over the Eclipse.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what's going on.
She's got a costume you got to deliver.
I love how nobody goes to the performance, though. It's just like, here, Teeny, that's your thing for the school, and you're going to do that for the other classes, or like in front of the rest of the school
I guess
in an
it
assembly?
wasn't for parents.
Yeah, like not for outside family to be invited, no parents. It's during the day. It's during the school day.
Yeah, none of the adults even asked.
No.
Like, is this a performance for parents to attend?
No. No. It's so she was going to finish up the costume because Teeny's got like a big role. It's all about the eclipse, the lunar eclipse, and she is the moon. So it's kind of an important role.
Yeah.
Not necessarily a speaking role, but it's still very vital for the production.
This is the kind of role that Whitney Leavitt has been trying to secure through her contract with Secret Lives of Mormon Wives.
Yeah.
You know?
It's Dancing with the Stars, and then it's your independent movie deal that you executive produce, followed by your lunar school play Eclipse piece. What is, I don't know what to call this.
So she's like, sure.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I got it. And then immediately asks Margine to do all that shit.
She takes that, all of the instruction, and then she's like, I'm going to delegate this because family emergency has come up for Nicki.
Because Daddy Roman gave her a little call.
Family emergency. And he's usually good to crack open the checkbook if you go hang out with Roman for a little bit. And I think Nicki knows that. No, I think Nicki knows that.
Yeah, I know.
She knows to ask. And she's like, yeah.
I'm just saying an old man opening his checkbook because
it's
he spent a little bit of time with him.
It's her dad. Daddy Warbucks is going to crack open the checkbook here.
And she needs that money.
She needs it. Yeah, because the creditor was hounding her for $6,000. And we find out that's just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to this episode.
Yeah.
Oh, boy, once you really add it all up.
She goes over there. Roman is in the middle of a medical exam. Like, he's getting his blood drawn.
Yeah. But, like, in an
office. Yeah.
Office
like
building?
a desk.
A
conference room.
It looks like it would be like the exterior looked like it would be like a city library, like a downtown municipal building. So then, yeah, you're just walking in. There's like a boardroom, a huge table in there. There's also, she's met by someone who I can only assume was one of the 3 blind mice who turned into a human. And that's who's just like hanging out here for this. I don't know what to make of this.
He's like, you're getting your labs done regularly, right? It's very important.
Right. This is my 3rd annual checkup this year. I'm doing really good.
You know, you got to keep the profit alive. That's what we're doing here.
It's going well.
Yeah. So he's doing that while they have this conversation. And he called her over here because the creditor also called him.
Oops. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that $6,000, it's because, Papa Roman, he co-signed on that. But the interesting thing is, he only co-signed on it when it was $500 that you took out. And now it's up to $6,000. How did that happen? Mm-hmm. How did that line of credit balloon over 10 times as much? How did that happen?
Well, this is before the financial crisis, Roman. So you have a lot to learn.
You shouldn't have co-signed Roman Reigns. You should have put your dog's name in. That would have covered your bases. You would have been good as gold. It was an
option at the time.
You definitely could have done it, depending on the loan. If it was a mortgage, sure.
So this has got him sniffing around because he's on the path to figuring out that Bill does not know anything about the fact that she has this debt.
Because he starts ominously punching in numbers on his cell phone. Boop, boop, beep, boop.
Like he's
boop,
going to call Bill.
Beep. And it's like, you don't know his number. Nobody knows his number. It only took everybody with cell phones like a year to just forget every phone number that we've ever had in our
This
head.
man has a driver.
Yeah.
He doesn't have phone numbers memorized.
Dialing. He's thinking up numbers and dialing them, pushing them in on the.
So she's like, no. How about we keep this between us?
Yeah.
You know? Bill, we don't need to bother Bill. Bill's very busy.
Yeah, he's got a lot going on, especially when you keep shaking him down for money.
Mm-hmm. So now he knows there's an issue between the two of them when it comes to money.
Yeah.
Nicki always needs more of it.
Oh, yeah.
So this is something he's going to exploit.
Yes. Mm-hmm. And then he takes a moment to remind her, too, hey, just in case, not that anything should happen, but if Bill ever kicks you out, you can always come home, okay? And it's like, why are you telling me this now after? Because
he knows a secret about
well, yeah.
He knows a secret about her now, which is that she has debt.
That's the ominous, and
then he gives her a check for half of it. So he just bought her.
To help it along.
Bought her loyalty.
She
doesn't even know it. That's how loan sharks work, guys.
Well, because, and then he's asking her, what do you know about the second store, the new store? And she's like, I don't know. Bill doesn't talk business with me. And he's like, maybe you should start asking about it. And then he lets go of the check. And it's like, that
was the arrangement.
That's what we're doing.
I'm going to
here.
give you money and you're going to snoop around and tell me Bill's business when it comes to Home Plus.
That's what this is all about here. Let's take a quick commercial break, actually, real quick, before we get into it. Margine is trying to hold things together, but let's see how that turns out.
This poor woman, she's really not capable of doing a whole lot.
Margine is trying. She's trying.
Yes. She is the go-to gal.
But also she is wildly unprepared. I'm actually impressed with how it turned out, knowing where this ends up. No, I'm just saying the amount of things that she did in order to just slap something together here to make it somewhat presentable in some way.
Yeah, she will not say no. She's definitely trying to please everybody. She's a people pleaser.
Definitely.
So she will take on all of the responsibility, but whether or not it really gets done,
that's
the other question.
Questionable. Yeah. Because Margine's looking around for car keys. She can't find the car keys. This is very important because she needs to finish up. She took on all the responsibilities that Nicki just dumped on her.
So she's got to deliver Teeny's costume.
Teeny's costume needs to be dropped off at 3:20, even though Nicki told her 3:30 outside the school. So it's like, you're already going to be late. And then also she needed to swing by and get some tights on the way too. Mm-hmm. But I don't know. How's that going to happen if we can't get the car? Plus, now we have the house alarm is going off because she opened one of the sliders. That's why I'll never have sliders, Cody. Open one of the sliders, and then now the alarm's blaring. The security guy rolls up. Eventually.
That was foreshadowing, in my opinion.
Okay.
Because this is the impenetrable.
Yeah.
What did he call it last week? Barrier of defense.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. The perimeter.
The perimeter. Thank you. The perimeter of defense that is supposed to protect them from Roman and his crew.
Right.
And instead, we have this man who pulls up very slowly about 25-30 minutes after the alarm goes off.
The sound he made when he got out of the car that's where it's like,
I was like, this is your protection?
Oh.
This is who is going to fight off the crazy polygamists who are trying to break into your home should it happen?
You know what this reminded me of, though, reminded me of moving day, as it usually does.
This is a good story.
From when I drove, it was when you and your mom got food poisoning.
Mm-hmm. So we got stuck behind.
Got stuck, and I had to drive because then I had to meet up with the movers still. So I was like, I have to go today. So then I drove all day in the truck by myself and then got to your mom's house because that was where I was going to park it overnight. And then I had already picked up a pizza. I was ready to go to just eat some food and then like go to sleep. And I opened the door and then I enter in, the alarm starts going off and I go and I enter in the code. Didn't work. So then it was like all the codes that I'm trying to put in now not working. Nothing's working. So the alarm's just going. It's just buzzing. I'm standing there eating pizza. I'm calling you. I'm calling your mom. Nobody's answering because you guys are sick. Back at the hotel room. The police show up and I'm like offering them a slice of pizza. I'm like, like just trying to figure out what's going on here.
Yeah, it was
trying to
bad.
turn
My
off the
mom
alarm.
was on the phone with the alarm company trying to get them to.
Because then she didn't know the code because she was like, thought it was that, and I was like, no, that was what I punched in.
Yeah, that was a rough night, wasn't it?
No, it was a good one.
So you know what it's like to be Margine.
It was a real cherry on top sort of a moment. I think for me,
she didn't have a pizza. She had to hold a baby the whole time.
No, yeah, a little different.
So
That was the only thing that was like holding it together for me at that point. I was like, I'm going to eat this pizza then. But no, yeah. Instead, it's like she's now asking this man because she doesn't live at this address, but he disables the alarm, and then she's asking him to, hey, this other house that we have. Can you let me into that one? Like disable the alarm for that? Because I think I left my car keys over there. So I just want access to all these houses. You could just disable stuff.
It's already suspicious. And he's like, no, I can't just let you into a random house.
No.
So then she forces him to drive her around town.
She says, okay, great. So then you're going to have to drive me somewhere. And it's like, he just agreed to that?
Yes.
She's just going to pile in a bunch of kids because then Nicki's kids.
There was no Uber.
There was no Uber at the time.
She had no one to call.
Right.
No ride share.
But like,
she also doesn't have a cell phone.
Right. Okay. But like, do you think that this was the weirdest part for me, was that this guy agreed to just like drive her around, especially with multiple like young children just piling into the car.
He was looking for any excuse to take a little bit of time away from what he had to do.
He just doesn't want to keep doing
Did he look like he was really in a rush to get to the next call?
No, probably not. But but this doesn't seem like, if I was working that job, the only thing worse than just like waiting for the next call would be doing this.
Like, this isn't really part of my job.
I'd be like, I can't. No, and I can't be responsible for that.
We're going to have to increase the cost of your subscription to the alarm company if this is going to be something you expect of us.
This is my car. This isn't a company car or anything. It's like, you guys aren't covered under my insurance.
So she shows up late at teeny school.
Oh, he's driving slow too. Yeah.
Yeah. And then she didn't stop to get tights. She just brought adult pantyhose.
Yeah, but they're like tan.
Yeah.
It's not black. It's not show blacks, so this is going to be rough. We're going to make the best of it though, Teeny. Okay. Cause I'm here. I know I'm late. I'm here. I have your costume that I don't know how to sew, but I guess I finished sewing this, and we're going to make the best of it with, I got your pantyhose. Next best thing. It's not tights.
Get in the car, get changed.
Get in the car with a stranger, with a strange man, and take your pants off. Okay, let's do that real quick because we got to get moving.
She's a very bad babysitter.
It's not. None of this sounds good. Like, don't do any of that.
I really want to know, like, what did they see in Margine? Because she just seems very incompetent.
She didn't sound like she was good at her job. She didn't sound like she was good at... Yeah, she doesn't really have anything put together here. So we still have a lot
Bill
of...
just likes fucking her.
Well, we still have just a lot of mysteries about that, too. So there's still... We're waiting on some more information to come trickling through here. So then that way we have a better idea of what's going on.
Poor Teeny ends up mooning everybody.
Oh, Teeny. Yeah,
because of the pantyhose that she was given.
She needed tights. She was met with pantyhose. And it was just, no.
Embarrassing.
To be the moon in the lunar eclipse
and moon
play,
everybody.
And then somebody in the audience, of course, has to call out it's a full moon. And it's like, the jokes are right there. You know, it's just
trauma. She'll never get over that.
Heartbreaking.
She's going to remember that.
She seemed like she got over it pretty quick. She seemed like she was just
well,
like,
I didn't.
Yeah, I'm still upset.
It was embarrassing.
I'm still upset.
I would have been upset with my mom, right? Wouldn't you be upset with Barb? Why did you not deliver me the proper tights? Why were you not on time?
Barb wasn't there. Yeah, Barb.
No, I know, but Barb,
it becomes 3 degrees, like 3 degrees of separation now of where it was like, Barb was like, I handed this off to Nicki, and then Nicki handed it off to Margie.
That's why it didn't get done correctly.
Yeah. This is
telephone. It's a game of telephone.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's kind of incredible when you think about the things that did happen for Margie to not have a car, to even make it there and like put together some semblance of this. Like I would be, if I were teeny, I would be very upset on the day. But then like looking back on it, I'd be like, well, I mean, you can't say Margie didn't try, because like she tried really hard. She involved a nameless, faceless security guard who we have no connection to.
She carjacked that man.
She basically held this man hostage and made him drive her around
She
town.
made it happen.
She made it happen. She made it happen.
Barb's not upset with her.
Barb's like, Margie did what Margie, exactly how I pictured that Margie would have executed on this plan. So like,
that's why I didn't give it to her.
That's why.
That's why I gave it to Nicki.
That's why this was a Nicki job, and that was why I wanted this to stay with you. But Nicki was like, "Oh yeah, I had the family emergency.
Well,
arms full of shopping bags. Yeah, there you go. That's the family emergency."
So she went and spent the $3,000.
Oh, you know she did. Yeah, she cashed it.
She didn't put that towards the credit card payment.
No, those debts are still going to be there tomorrow. But what's the point of paying half of it off? That's not going to get me anywhere. I can buy more things with that instead.
Barb loses it at that point, which I feel like rightfully so.
Yeah.
Because what are you doing?
Right.
You're just riding around town shopping all day?
I guess.
And meanwhile, Margine is overloaded with everything that she's been given to do. There's actual emergencies happening here, and you're off spending money that we don't have.
Nobody was alerted to the alarm system stuff going on. No, like none of that ever came through.
Again, what's the point? How would you even know it went off?
That's what I'm saying. Like this, what are we doing here with this? Like that, those are the elements now that it's just, what's the service? What's the service that we're paying for? As far as that goes. So they all start making up rules. They're all laying down all these different rules because Nicki's like, other. What, you're going to get upset with me for delegating a task that you delegated to me? It's the same thing that you just did. And Barb's like, you know very good and well that it is not the same as me asking you to do something and then you asking Margie to do something. We know that those are two different levels of standards.
I liked how the rule that Barb set down, though, was basically to get back at her for that family party, because they had the weird neighbor come across the street snooping around.
Right.
He was looking for Carl. Yeah, it didn't play out in this episode. We just saw him come over and he's asking for Bill, and it's something that he wants to ask about Nicki.
Yeah.
But then he won't talk to them about it.
Yeah. Barb wasn't sure what to make of that. And she's like, something's off. He's up to something. He knows something. He's getting a little suspicious. He mentioned
the one, with the braid in her hair. And then we had everybody from the compound here. Yeah. So he seems like he's starting to wonder.
He's keeping an eye on
what's up
things.
With Nicki.
He's putting the pieces together.
Nicki's looking a little FLDS, if you will.
Yeah. And that's what Bill's like, oh, yeah, he was just asking about painting something on her curb, the numbers on her curb or something. The house numbers. Oh, you bought that? You bought that, Bill? Mm-hmm. I think he's got too many things going on here.
Yeah, he's not really clearly.
He's not paying full attention.
So no one comes to this house in prairie dresses anymore.
New rule. Honestly,
that should have been the rule before.
That would have been a great rule. No rolling up in the Hummer. No,
the beat up cars and then the Hummer.
85 cars deep for this birthday
old
party.
Men with bolo ties and cowboy hats.
Singing Big Rock Candy Mountain with an ancient guitar.
Surrounded by young girls.
Maybe...
It's starting to make the neighbors question things.
Yeah.
We're trying to keep a low profile.
Low profile, that's out the window. Out the window at this point. You can kiss that goodbye. Mm-hmm. That's done.
So that pisses Nicki off. So then she has to fire back at Barb. Well, you know what? New rule. We don't take jobs outside the home anymore. How about that?
Well, that's easy for Nicki to say because...
This all went wrong because you had to go take that job today.
Well, Nicki doesn't have job offers that are flying around. So that's not fair, right? To just say, hey.
She's a substitute teacher.
Mm-hmm. Substitute teacher of the year, probably. In the Peggy Hill sense.
You elevated her.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's the best Spanish substitute teacher that there is.
Right. Yeah. Most likely.
It's not like she's gone 40 hours a week.
No. Not yet.
This was one day she was gone.
This was one day.
And
but
it was a big problem.
I mean, I can see
it was last minute.
I could see where that would be very difficult. Substitute teacher where it's just like you're getting a call that day. You don't know where you're going. You don't know where you're teaching. You don't know what's happening and when it's happening until it's happening. So it's just, it is very reactive.
I guess that's why they gave her that job because as writers, because it can be seen as an inconvenience to other people.
Sure. Yeah.
To have an on-call job like
there you
that.
Go. That works.
Margie, she's trying to insert herself into the middle of this fight and she really just shouldn't be saying anything, right? Because she's still stuck on Nicki sleeping with Bill in her bed.
Old news. Get over it. This Nicki's response.
You got a car out of it, Margie. Shut up.
You're still harping on that. Wah, wah. Get over it.
Bill is back at Home Plus.
Mm-hmm.
And this is his brother Joey.
The
one who we've heard has occasionally a substance abuse problem.
Sometimes. Depends on who you ask. Depends on what's going on. Of where we're at with that.
So he and his pregnant wife is here. She is playing Righteous Gemstones.
She's
Baby Billy's
wife. Yeah.
She's just pregnant forever.
Yeah,
indefinitely.
Always pregnant. Yeah, basically that's what's going on. It was kind of that vibe, a little bit. Oh man!
And he's here. He's got some problem of his own. I guess not a surprise. Like he has gotten himself in a Jen Shaw situation where he is defrauding elderly people from their money.
But
that's what I took away from his story.
But he didn't do it through telemarketing scams.
No,
he's doing them in person, which that's a little riskier. I think probably. Yeah.
Well, that's how you used to have to do it.
Yeah, I mean. Nobody wants to go to work anymore. So it's, this big problem out there.
So he's going to need that Super Bowl ring that he gave to Benny as a gift.
You remember
literally last week.
It was like 2 seconds ago. It was like yesterday. It just happened. That was this big sentimental moment. It was going to mean so much to his nephew. And he's like, can I get that back just for a second? There's
Are we in agreement that he doesn't, right.
I got to peel out of there.
The ring to impress people, which was their story. It's because he picks the diamonds out of it and sells them.
I think it's mostly the diamonds that are left in it that he needs to pawn. Yes.
Which, if you were a smart man, Joey, you would have gotten all of the real diamonds out of the ring first and then gone and replaced them with cheap cubic zirconium.
Yeah.
Giving it to your nephew then when it's useless to you.
But maybe he wants to melt the ring down. Maybe this is where Cody got the idea to melt the ring down. For Mary's ring.
Yeah.
Maybe. He's trying to get all the precious metals out of it.
He's
sell
it for scrap.
Gold is selling high right now. So yeah, I got to get in while the getting's good, I guess.
I did think when he handed it to him and it still had diamonds in it that was kind of odd. Especially when he had very obviously removed other ones to fuel his habit. Or lifestyle or whatever.
Was it that? Or like, it feels like it's more out of a necessity from where he's at. Financially, he doesn't seem to be doing so great.
No.
For the most part.
Yeah.
Uncle Joey.
I'm saying he handed something over that was still extremely valuable. Or so we assume.
More sentimental than anything at this point.
That's the first set of visitors. Then Barb shows up after she had her job. So this is before she headed home to yell at Nicki.
Right. Yeah. So this was the substitute teaching job went so great today that it was like,
they want me to take a bus of kids to Mexico. I'm taking them on a field trip.
Careful.
That's a Peggy Hill joke.
Careful.
Good episode.
Very good episode.
No, instead, she's been asked to cover for a teacher who's going to be going on maternity leave. So
6 weeks?
I was like, 6 weeks?
That's not a long time for maternity leave, is it?
No, it's not, Corey.
No,
thank you for pointing that out.
It's not.
It's
not at all.
Mm-hmm. But that is the way things are.
Well, okay, maybe it's because there's only like 6 weeks left in the school year, and it would have been summer break for the rest
thinking.
of it, and maybe that's why. Maybe it's just a timing thing.
So it's not like she's going to teach for, a portion of the year. It's 6 weeks, which is a lot, but it's not a permanent job. They kind of act like this is going to be a huge issue. Like
forever.
They just can't figure out how to function for 6 weeks with Barb at work.
It's going to be, and also just, well, that seems to be the trend is like she goes to work, she does a good job the one day, and then she ends up with the job for 6 weeks. So then when she goes to work for 6 weeks and does a good job, she's going to be...
Where's it going to go from there?
She's going to be tenured,
This is like a Robin Brown concern now that you're going to end up at this job away from family.
That was what Nicki...
It's going to take you away from us.
Nicki was rattling off. She was like, first it's, the night classes for school. Then it's this, then it's that. And it's like always taken away from the family here.
It makes you wonder when Robin was getting all upset about that with Mary. I mean, we knew that she was upset because she wanted Mary to be the workhorse of My Sister Wife's Closet.
Mostly that.
And now she was going to lose her to going to school.
Yes.
But also I wonder if there were family responsibilities that maybe could be pushed Robin's direction if Mary were to be taking more time away. Because that's what we're seeing Nicki be upset with.
Maybe. And then Bill, as the patriarch of the family, he's like, wow, that's great news. Did you tell Nicki and Margene yet? And Barb's like, I didn't know I had to ask for permission from them. Are they going to veto this? And he's like, I don't know. Maybe
You got to ask them. It affects them.
Maybe talk to them about it and stuff. But
we really should
them.
Start running things by each other. Like when I take money from a loan shark or Nicki spends thousands of dollars on useless crap.
Not that stuff. That's different. This is a job. This is income. So I'm concerned about where that's going. That's going to be dangerous.
Meanwhile, Nicki is home calling Susie Orman.
She is, I guess this would be a rock bottom moment then. Is that what this would be? Probably. I would classify it as.
For those of you who don't remember Susie Orman, she's a Dave Ramsey of sorts, without the religious element, somebody who tells other people how they should be handling their finances.
Okay.
And it's a show where you could call in and you're live. You get to ask her a question. She gives you your advice and humiliates you on TV.
Okay. Yeah. And she was a little bit more like woo woo sort of, not so much manifestation, but like kind of that where cause she said something like that she was telling her, if you lie, the money's not going to come to you. Yeah. Like truth and honesty, like attracts money. And it's like incorrect, but okay. But okay. Not what we've seen play out in the real world, Susie. Factually accurate. But okay, sure. So she calls, and we've got Nicki live from Utah on the line. And she starts First of all, confessing. This is not how live TV works, because if you're talking on the phone, there's going to be a delay before it gets on the TV, because this is how they're cutting it together on the show for us. So then that way it seems like a conversation. Think about that. Drives me nuts because there's going to be a delay. And if you're on the phone for the TV and then you have the TV on in the background, it's going to be an echo delay that's, 20 seconds behind. Or really bothered you, didn't it? It was bothering me. So the TV would have been muted. She tells her, I think I have, $20,000, could be $30,000 of debt, something like that.
And I need your advice.
Narrow it down to a range.
I need your help hiding it from my husband, actually.
What's the best way to continue lying about this? Because I'm not really interested in like paying it off or any of that.
I would like to continue to be able to spend more money without him ever finding out. That's really the ideal situation.
In a perfect world, that's what it would look like.
Should I maybe change my name? Nicki Alice Sullivan?
Alice Sullivan Brown. Perhaps there's a couple different, and then it's, I don't know. Yeah, that you're looking for somebody else.
I've heard that that's like a way that I could work around this, get another identity.
Because filing for bankruptcy, I know they just like changed all the rules around that and stuff. So there's got to be better ways to do this.
She's not entertaining this. She's like, Nicki, you need to come clean with your husband. But first, you need to figure out how much debt you're actually in.
So she busts out her old T186 calculator and she's like, all right, here we go. Let's see.
She starts punching a whole lot of numbers in. That's the clicking that Bill's hearing that dream.
That's the clicking.
The clicking, clacking of the calculator buttons.
Maybe.
Because it's $60,000.
As soon as she said 20 to 30, I was like, it's going to be more.
I feel like the worst part of it is that she had no idea. Like she wasn't even in the ballpark of how much money she had spent.
Usually when you're spending that much, you don't know. Yeah. You don't even know.
You don't keep track of it.
No.
How many cars would that have bought Margine?
Don't even mention that. Yeah. That's
a lot of money.
That's a lot of money back then.
$60,000
would have been about
early 2000s.
$1.5 million in today's just about give or take.
Where is all of the stuff she's bought?
She buys a lot of experiences.
I feel like she shouldn't be able to walk in her house without, tripping over a gumball machine or two.
Maybe that's where, it's the collectibles. It's the art. It's the, it's the stuff that you don't really track on an everyday basis. It's that stuff you interact with.
That was kind of a harsh reality check for her.
Right.
So she locks herself in the bathroom for a while.
And that's where it's like, uh-oh, what's going on with Nicki in the bathroom? She won't come out of the bathroom. Mm-hmm. Margine can't get a response out of her either. Margine's very nervous about this. She's very alarmed. She goes and gets Barb for help.
Okay, isn't that childlike?
Yeah, she's like, Mom won't come out of the bathroom.
Can you help me?
Help. I knocked.
Mommy,
a lot.
Help me figure out how to get my sister out of the bathroom.
I don't think she's ever going to come out. I think she lives in there now and she's going to spend the rest of the
if
forever.
You're concerned that this woman could be having a medical emergency in the bathroom and that's why she's not responding or opening the door, instead of trying to figure out how to get in there yourself or, I don't know, calling 911 or something, you go and get the boss lady.
Was the door even locked?
Oh, good question.
Because they seem to be just fine.
That would be invading her privacy. You don't go in a sister wife's bathroom.
They seem to be just fine leaving doors open. Yeah. Just fine leaving doors wide open, even though they got this alarm system that's state of the art, top notch.
Fucking with doors open.
I think the main issue that we have here that could resolve a lot of problems would just be closing a door. I think that's going to be it. But then with this one, I don't know if Barb was jiggling the handle, but it seemed like there was a lot of knocking, but then not actually trying to open the door at all that was happening.
Like, you don't know how to bust into doors in your own house? It's the first thing you got to do when you move into a house is learn how to pick the lock.
That's Nicki's house.
Yeah, they've all got the same locks. They all came from Home Plus.
Probably. Same install.
So they do finally get her to open the door because she doesn't want them to call 911 and make a scene.
Yeah.
Plus, we can't add medical debt on top of what we've already got. Consumer debt.
I just wanted some alone time. What are you guys freaking out about? Like, I was just taking a bath. All right? Calm down.
Just disassociating in the bathtub for a while.
Zoned out. Yeah.
Then she tries to turn it on Barb because she's got to come up with some reason as to why she's upset. So it's because of that job offer you got, Barb, that you still haven't brought up to us. You don't even consider us your sister wives.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
how rude.
That's what it is. That's the issue. That's what's going on. Okay. Yep. Okay. Cool.
Coming from the woman who just spent her whole day gallivanting around town doing whatever the fuck she wanted, spending money while everybody else was having a meltdown.
Which, like, if you're gonna shit on Barb for not making money, like, to don't take a job and stuff, and it's like, well, we're gonna need another annual salary to pay off your debt.
Yeah. We need more adults in this family to be working.
Like,
not less.
What? Yeah, what are you talking
well,
about?
Well, so Barb tries to fire back. She's like, Nicki, that if I don't have this job, you're not getting another advance on your allowance. You keep calling Bill and asking for more money. I'm aware of that.
Well, first of all, for calling it an allowance, too. Don't like that. I don't like that either.
Yeah, your check from the family pot, I guess.
Right, yeah. But
she keeps asking for more and more money. And I guess Barb is balancing the checkbook, so she knows what's going on.
There's a lot of pluses and minuses that you don't know about Barb, so it's going to be real hard to balance that checkbook in its entire accurate portrayal here of what's going on with the finances. Ooh, you don't know the half of it.
I think she needs to take that job. It's
Pretty
not
much.
really a choice.
That's what she says, too. That's what she said. Is that, yeah, I'm taking the job. It's happening, whether you guys are on board with it or not. So you can deal with that.
Because I am the legal wife.
Oh, is that what it was?
That's
first wife, legal wife?
I'm pulling that card. I'm going to do what I want to do.
I would say, yeah, the argument would be because the family needs the money.
Mm-hmm.
I think that would probably be the end of discussion sort of thing. And like,
well, they don't know it yet. They don't know how bad they need the money.
Yeah.
You need that job to be a little bit more than 6 weeks.
Right.
Well, let's take a quick break, and then we're going to go to a very awkward family dinner. Bill's not even eating because he's busy with his fast. So
Bill's
he's just sitting with an
fasting.
empty plate in front of him.
Right.
Which if I was fasting, I would not have the willpower to sit at the table while other people ate around me.
Okay.
Like,
well, that's like part of it.
Yeah.
Right?
Is it?
I guess.
Oh, I don't know. Anytime I've fasted in the past, I've avoided being around food.
Yeah, I don't know if that's good. If that's like the purpose of it.
Yeah.
Because you're supposed to like,
it's about the temptation. I don't
well,
like that.
I think it's about, kind of partially about that.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. But more so just about like any time that you're thinking of like, oh, I'm so hungry. And it's like, well, yeah, that's where you kind of divert your attention back to. It's like a connection point for whatever it is that you're thinking about.
That he's preying on.
Yeah. Like the reason that you're the reason that you're fasting. So anytime that obviously your body is going to be thinking about how hungry you are constantly. And it's like, okay, well, when I think of that, I'm going to think of this other thing that I was going to try to focus on instead. Yeah. Maybe.
Okay.
It's like
no,
an element of it.
you're probably describing it accurately. It's
I don't
just
know. That's how, you're supposed to maybe have a reason
No,
behind
I
it,
just
not
keep thinking about the food. I gotta admit, I'm thinking about what my meal when I break my fast is going to be. That's what I'm thinking about the whole time.
Yeah, I don't think you're supposed to do that like that. Like that's not the point of it.
Well, I've never been good at meditation. So.
Right.
Teeny is informing everybody of the cycle of the moon. The eclipse is coming. That's an omen.
Right.
I don't know if you guys knew it. It's a bad omen, actually. So keep that in mind when you're out traversing the world tomorrow, because bad things might happen.
And Bill's like, yeah, well, I think tomorrow's going to be a good day. So,
you know what we should do? We should go hunting on the day of an eclipse when it's a bad omen.
And not even that. It's just if depression is the visitor who comes knocking, no vacancy.
That's Barry Plath.
The Barry Plath religious of, is it a bad omen? No, thank you. No, thank you. Okay? We'll just reject that outright.
I choose not to believe that could be the case.
I don't serve that bad omen. So no, it's not that. Okay.
So he gives Ben a rifle. I guess because he's taking back the Super Bowl ring. So he had to, let's tradesy.
An
swap.
offset. Yeah. Soften the blow.
You're going to come hunting with me and Dawn tomorrow. No deodorant, no soap, no mouthwash. Very important.
this is the Cody Brown Special Forces method. That was what we saw that whole season. That was every day.
Is this a hunting thing? No mouthwash?
Okay, I don't.
Can animals smell your mouthwash?
I think that would be the reasoning that you could give is like, oh, deer are really dumb though. Like we've talked about this before.
Mm-hmm.
Deer are not smart. They'll just walk. If you just place a salt lick out in the woods, like there's gonna be deer that show up there no matter what's going on.
Smells like spearmint coming from the north.
Smells like Teen Spirit out here.
You remember Teen Spirit deodorant?
Well, I was making a Nirvana joke, but yeah, you know, like
I used to use that, so that's why I brought it up.
That's okay, great.
While we're on the topic of deodorant, guys, dermatologists out there, I have a problem.
Oh no!
I keep becoming allergic to my deodorant.
But you like it rotates.
Yeah. I'm okay with it for a while when I try a new brand. And then after like months of using this deodorant, like by the time I get down to the bottom of the stick, I have now become allergic to this brand of deodorant.
So then this is what I keep saying is then have you tried to go back to something that worked before that you ultimately became overly sensitive to?
I don't think so. Not yet. I haven't
tested. So that's what I want you to try, because then that would be very interesting.
Thank you for your medical advice.
This is me. I am the dermatologist now. We're not a medical podcast, you
also,
guys.
Deodorant is so expensive. That's part of the reason why I'm not like buying sticks of it that I was already allergic to, because that's annoying.
Right.
Like, I don't want to end up still having a problem
if it's just like a build-up thing. So if you need to just swap, like you can't use the same thing repetitively for an extended period of time.
I don't know.
So if you just like rotate through and you have,
does anyone else have this problem,
like
or is this just
rolling?
A me thing?
I mean, I have different smells of deodorants that I go through. You know,
alarmed me. Yeah, you use different scents.
Yeah, the different scents, but it's like mostly the same stuff.
No, literally, like I will get allergic to the specific brand and formulation that I'm using, and then I can't use it anymore.
Yeah, that's not good.
I have to switch it to something else.
Probably not good.
Anyway, enough with my plights in life. We have to go back to Bill.
Right. Yeah, the polygamous man has it worse.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
He approaches Nicki after dinner because she went to visit Roman.
She went to speak to the tribal chief.
Explain. I already told you I don't really like that man. I didn't want you to invite him to the birthday party. You did it anyway. Why are you going and spending extra time with him?
But he was sick. He's sick. That's why. Okay.
I'm sick.
Sick. You know? Like, that was a real thing. But I promise, pinky swear, won't tell him anything about the store. Okay? Because, like, we don't even talk about business stuff.
So she already lied about the fact that he was sick, and that's why she went to visit him. So do you believe her about not giving Roman any more information?
Was he not sick? I mean, when you're that old and then they're like taking blood and doing stuff, I assumed he was. I assumed he was sick.
Oh.
In some capacity.
No, that was a healthy, elderly old man.
Oh, okay. I don't know. It seems like we lost at least one other blind mouse in that meeting. So I don't know. I'm not sure now. I can't say for sure.
I feel like he has to have in-home health visits because of the whole
is that his house?
Plague cult leader thing.
No, this isn't even
his office. They come wherever he is. It's like Safe Flight.
Wherever he does business, that's where they're going to be checking on him and drawing blood, which seems like a very normal thing to be doing in a boardroom.
He's not going to. He'd sit at LabCorp with everybody.
No, definitely not. Yeah, he's he's immune compromised, so he can't be going in there. Yeah, probably something.
Anyway, let's get back to Little Debbie.
Little Debbie.
I've been missing her. Her real name's Heather, whatever. Well, her real name, isn't her real name Deborah? Deb? The actress. Did I make that up?
That was her name in Napoleon Dynamite.
Yeah. Whatever. Her name's Heather in this. But they work at Little Deb's.
They work at Deb's.
Deb's. Not Little.
And then you started calling her Little Debbie in relation to the snack treats that you're going to break your fast with.
Yeah.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes.
She's still trying to be friends with Sarah.
Of course.
She's trying to make this happen, and it's exhausting.
Right.
You know, pick up on a clue when somebody doesn't want to be your friend.
You're trying too hard. You're trying too hard. You want it too much. It's like befriending a cat. Sometimes you just gotta, leave it be.
Oh,
and then
that's what I'm
it'll
really
come
bad
to
at.
you, Yeah.
I want it too much.
It's if you go after, if you're seeking it to, no.
We do find out a little bit more backstory about how the family came to be because Heather is asking Sarah about how her parents became polygamists.
Right.
And so she tells us about how her mom, Barb, got cancer and she got really sick and she almost died. And that during that time, her dad came to believe the principle, which he previously didn't. And then somewhere along the ways, Barb also decided that she believed in the principle, but Sarah made it sound more like it was just to keep her husband.
Yeah, like she had to go along with it because Bill was wanting to do that. Yeah. And she wanted to stay together.
Hey, that's a tale as old as time when it comes to plural marriage.
We're seeing it play out on This Is Polly. Yeah. There's a couple of relationships that are going that route.
Oh, so good. You guys have to be watching This Is Polly.
It's good.
It's hard to find. It's on Daily Motion, okay?
Yeah,
if you can't find it somewhere and you're like, I don't want to sign up for a streaming service.
Yeah, don't do that.
Someone said it was on Facebook, too.
Hey.
So apparently people are just uploading it wherever they can.
Search
so get
wherever
good at the
you're
Google
looking.
searching.
Look wherever you're looking
and
you'll find it.
Mm-hmm. One of the coworkers, Donna. So this was kind of the friend group that Sarah was in before Debbie started talking her ear off.
Right.
Donna invites Sarah to a party, but is like, that one can't come.
Yeah. Not
creepy little Debbie. Debbie Downer is not coming to this
little
party.
Debbie Downer is not invited. Yeah, not at all. Yeah, because then Debbie's response is like, no, don't go to that house party with all those boys where you're chasing dong and stuff. Come get spaghetti with me. Spaghetti night.
We were going to go to Noodles and Company.
We were going to do noodles. We were going to do spaghetti western. It was going to be a great time.
An Eclipse party where everybody's doing drugs and drinking and banging each other. Oh,
gross. Ew. No. Come to spaghetti.
Get unlimited pasta and breadsticks.
Come to Spaghetti Factory with me, and then we'll chase it up with Cheesecake Factory. It's a double factory night. It's a factory outlet. That's what's happening. Like, that's what we should do. Okay.
Yum. I want to go get some cheesecake.
Spaghetti Factory.
I'm hanging out with Heather.
Spaghetti
Mostly
Factory.
Mostly because I'm about to break my fast.
Mostly that, yeah. So
she goes to the party.
Real
disappointment to little Debbie, who thought that she was going to convert Sarah to LDS.
Not there. And she was like, oh, I was so close. But then Sarah starts to realize that she's not really having a good time, mostly because she drank a pound of cough syrup, 16 ounces.
I'm sorry, was that sizzurp?
Scissor.
Back in the day?
Yeah, that's what it was legally called.
That's a lot of cough syrup.
That's a lot of cough
syrup. It doesn't even sound like it tastes good.
No, can you mix it with like club soda or something?
I think there's a mixer involved.
I think there should be.
I don't know if there was at this party.
Not this one. They were straight out of the bottle.
Yeah.
Just straight up. No floater. Nothing.
She's not feeling too good.
No, obviously. Nobody should feel good after drinking 16 ounces of cough syrup. No, not good. So she wants to leave. Donna's too busy getting felt up.
Yeah, she's like, you're ruining the whole party.
But
it's such a good time. And meanwhile, everybody's leaving.
Yeah, nobody else is having like a really good time either, though. Everybody's
about to shit their pants and throw up from all the cough syrup that they drank.
But you drove me here. And I drank way too much cough syrup, to be operating any machinery.
Neither of us can drive.
So I'll just go out in the front yard and lay down, I guess, for a little bit.
I'll just lay here.
And then little Debbie shows up like an angel in front of the Eclipse.
Right. In the Eclipse.
Yeah.
Sarah's watching it, and then Debbie's face descends.
Which felt like a Tyler Durden Fight Club moment for me, where I was like, are you fighting yourself on the lawn? Well, no, it's just, is Debbie a figment of your imagination?
She really showed up with perfect timing.
Have other people interacted with Deb in the way? I mean, yes, we have seen that they all work together and stuff, but it's like, did you meet her and then like you've never seen her again like since that day, or it's those types of things where it just felt so weird where it was just.
You think maybe Sarah is having her own realizations through a figment of her imagination,
right.
who is
she's working through this
Heather.
It's like the hyper religious side of her is little Debbie, who comes out in these moments where it's now when she's tripping balls on cough syrup in the front yard.
Here she is again.
Yeah, she pops back up and it's like, whoa, hey, there you go. Yeah, we're working through some stuff.
She came to rescue her, so now we're besties.
Well, what's weird is she was just kind of like lurking in the shadows. Like you followed her to this thing and was like, I figured you would need a ride home. Okay, that's weird. That's a weird thing to do. Just follow. Yeah. Did you still go?
Especially when you were explicitly not invited to the party.
And you had plans. You were going to Spaghetti Factory.
I guess she didn't.
That's on the other side of town.
She got it to go.
You have gone out of your way to come over here to just linger and lurk around until I stumble out of here drunk. And then you're not going to offer me any spaghetti?
Maybe they'll go get Olive Garden kids meals.
Maybe they will. She needs some bread to soak up that scissor for sure.
I know. I thought that when she said she drank 16 ounces of cough syrup, that maybe we might contemplate, like, do we need to call poison control just to double check?
Yeah.
Like, is that okay?
Is that enough? Or is that enough? That's more than enough. Is that too much? So that's the concern.
More important things on the mind. Never tell anybody about my family.
Oh, yeah. Keep this secret betwixt us, okay? Like
as I fall asleep in your lap.
Don't tell nobody.
Isn't this such a queer-coded relationship?
A little bit.
There's something going on.
A little bit. There was an element there.
Bill and Don go hunting, and I couldn't be any less interested in a storyline.
Oh, did we have the note from the there was the Eclipse party that was in the backyard too with the pots and pans where they had that was with Teeny.
That happened.
That was good. That was about it. That was all
I gotta say about it. It happened.
That was nice. That was a nice touch. Supporting Teeny, but that's what I'm saying is where it seemed like Teeny got over the public embarrassment kind of quick there, where she was able to scare off the dragon that was going to eat the world. Now she feels
a little neurodivergent.
She feels better about this now.
Like we're okay. We've moved on from that.
If you could special order kids, I would order one up like Teeny.
Yeah.
There you go. But that's not how that works. The genetic lottery. I don't know.
She is.
Don't know what that's going to be. Yeah, I want a kid who's doing research about eclipses and then telling me about the different lore that they've learned and the things that they want to do and look at a telescope.
You teach
of the moon.
Me.
Yeah, teach me something, you know? I like learning things. Teach me a thing, okay? You figure it out.
So we have Bill and Ben, and then Don, and Don's son is Jace.
Okay.
Which I noted.
I don't know these people.
16 and pregnant.
Right, okay,
Jace,
sure.
And
hunting. It's hunting day.
Ben's also having some weird dreams.
Oh.
We
didn't talk about it, though.
Really get into it. I don't know if they're the same kind of dreams that Bill is having. But Bill warns him that, sometimes dreams, they're just your own thoughts.
Yeah. Right.
You shouldn't put too much credence into them.
Okay.
Think so much about them.
Right.
Like I just did with my fast.
Right. Yeah. I took mine very seriously.
You could be led astray by a dream.
And then you might just be really hungry while you're out hunting. And then you kind of regret it.
He still hasn't eaten.
We should have went to Roy Rogers. That's where we should have went.
Yeah, before you go out in the woods. That's a cautionary tale.
That is a cautionary tale. Yeah, he needs the mustard and the relish to get him through it.
Ben stops to tie his shoe. And we see a ferocious wolf approach him from behind.
Okay, so there was a foreshadowing that happened with this because Bill takes his son off to one side of the forest, and then Don takes his son to the other side of the forest. They're testing their walkie-talkie etiquette, which there is none, because nobody's saying over. I don't know when you're done speaking. They did not bring their Sprint Nextel phones, so it doesn't have the chirp at the end. You can't tell. And they're just trying to... There was warning them because Don had stepped away. his son was warning them, oh, I just saw a wolf. And Bill was like, oh, just keep your distance from it. And then, respect nature and stuff. That's the way to handle that. And then coming back to the car after Ben missed, he shot at a deer he missed. Mm-hmm. A horrible shot, by the way, because that was not very far.
And it alerted all the werewolf.
I guess. Well, not werewolf. Carly Animal Facts. There's no werewolf. It's just a wolf.
It's an eclipse, and we have
a
wolf.
That doesn't matter.
It's a werewolf.
It's just a wolf. It's just a wolf. But it is very Twilight coded in this. There's a lot of eye contact with the wolf. There's
I thought he imprinted on somebody.
Yeah,
I got worried.
Don't know. We don't know what's going on here because
they cut just a moment before you got the shot where he is mid-jump morphing from a human into a wolf.
And Bill shot it.
Yeah.
So just we don't know who that was from Ben's high school yet. I don't know. How long has he been 17? We don't know. It's hard to tell right now. But we have a dead wolf on our hands. What do you do with that? Did you guys have a permit?
This is going to start an entire conflict again between the vampires and the werewolves.
He was headed right for us. Yeah, you weren't supposed to be on that.
In Salt Lake City.
Yeah, it's going to be... Somebody better let Robin know. She's going to be caught in the middle of that. Smack dab in the middle of that.
This gives Bill the realization that he's just got to go for it. Nicki, just do it. I'm going to go after Roman.
It felt really good shooting that wolf in the face.
Cathartic.
I think I could take Roman. I could do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now that I've taken down a werewolf in the wild, I think I could go after Roman.
I'm an apex predator. Yeah, I think I could do it. Pretty much. I'm feeling good.
Well, next time on, Barb and Bill have some weird behavior going on, and it's making Nicki a little suspicious.
Oh.
I think Nicki should be staying out of other people's business right now.
Yeah, especially...
Because you don't need them sniffing around you.
Well, right. Mm-hmm. And then also, she seems to be the one who has to, freak a leak off of other people's freak, So it's just
what?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think so.
And then Bill and Dawn are going to get some dirt about Roman.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So things are escalating a little bit.
Yeah. Hopefully they're able to turn the tables. And I don't know. I guess, are we rooting for them to obviously we're not really rooting for Roman. He's pretty gross character. He's married to a 12-year-old and among other people. And then it's just I don't want Home Plus to go out of business, I guess. Right?
Okay.
Is that what it is?
I'm personally not that invested in Home Plus yet.
Yeah. I mean, it hasn't proven itself in the home department, home improvement ecosystem.
I'm on nobody's side right now.
Okay. We're just seeing how this all plays out. That's how this is going for now.
We have This Is Polly. We just talked about it a little bit earlier, but we are going to be dropping recaps every week on Sundays on Surviving Reality. We are dropping this week's episode in this feed, so you should go back one because it would have come out yesterday.
Oh, right. Yes.
And this is our recap of episode 2, and it's a closed quad episode, which means we're recapping it with Ace and Caitlin of Love Should Be Multiplied, Not Divided.
Yes, you don't want to miss that. And if you want to catch the rest of those episodes, make sure you subscribe over on our other podcast, Surviving Reality. You don't want to miss it. Keep staying updated with every single episode as they drop over on the Surviving Reality feed.
And you never know what we're going to find out is coming out next.
Oh, there's a bunch of other stuff. Yeah, we're still finishing up Welcome to Plathville. There's a couple episodes left of that, which we've been going way deep off the rails for most of those. We've been talking for several hours on those episodes.
Yeah, I know. They're 2 hours long.
If you're looking for some long form content, there's plenty of that over there too.
Thanks for listening. See you next time.